I tabled at a conference for 9/11 in June of 2006 next to William Pepper. And I had no idea who he was. And he's a little gruff. He's now passed on. He passed away last year. He was a kind of gruff dude. And I was like, what's this dude? Like, what's he all about? Why is he here? And then someone told me what he did. And I had no idea that the United States government conspired to kill Martin Luther King prior to that. So I dug into that case, and he did a lot of great work, did Mr. Pepper. I don't think he was a doctor, though he did study abroad at the London School of Economics at one point, at Columbia Law School. So if he had a doctorate, he actually would be Dr. Pepper. But right down here, Jowers testified that Memphis police officer Earl Clark fired the fatal shots on December 8th, 1999. The Memphis jury found Jowers responsible, also found that the assassination plot included government agencies. Would that be a conspiracy theory coming true? You know, the King family that brought that suit requested a sum of $100. So they weren't in it for the money. They were there to prove that Martin Luther King was killed by an assassination conspiracy to take him off the stage. So that's one of the rare instances where you're going to meet someone who's really important. You have no idea why, and then you start to dig into it. And I think that's a very honorable, piece of work there that he left as part of his legacy, was to help that family actually find out who killed their loved one. There's a lot of that still going on with the Epstein files and the JFK files today, and learning how to take not the smoking gun, because like I said, they're not going to give you the smoking gun, but there's a lot of evidence of the evidence that might have used to be there that's destroyed, right? So you have peripheral things like CIA might have a cable between stations, but they might copy Brussels and NATO, and a couple other places. And those places, even though CIA deletes those copies, those places still have those documents on file, because they didn't want to say, hey, delete those really important documents that we need to destroy, because then they could get blackmailed by those other places that have copies. So there's a whole entanglement minutia that goes on with any of these unsolved assassination cases. JFK, MLK, I mean, they solved that one, kind of. Robert Kennedy, John Lennon. There's a whole panache of a whole cornucopia of conspiracies that went on in a certain time frame that was between JFK and Iran-Contra. A lot of the same characters involved.